of the night. I don't really know how they get much better than this, but this is amazing. And Alvarez is stunned. This could be it. Nate Diaz. Oh. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to UFC 3 Universe Mode, and today we are starting off with a bang, a rematch that ended a career, if you ask me. A rematch that means so much to one of these contestants, and really it means a lot to both of them, because one is about to prove that, hey, I'm just better than you, and then the other is here to prove something to herself, saying, I'm not going to accept defeat. Almost, what, a year? It's been a long time, way over a year. I don't know the date of when these two fought, but I know it's been a long time, and finally we've got a rematch. Ronda Rousey versus Holly Holmes. That's how we're popping off event 235. But before we go in, and I'm not telling you any of the rest of the fights here, you'll just be surprised. Last episode we did say we're only doing stand-up. We're only doing stand-up, so, you know, expect that. Expect to see a knockout. Second, event 236, boys. I'm so excited for that. The next event to be held after this event here. I'm about to read you guys off the fights for that event to make sure you guys do stay tuned for that, because it's going to be a good one. And if you've been watching the UFC for a long time, there's going to be some old contestants coming back in the new series. So here we go. Event 236 is going to pop off with CM Punk versus BJ Penn. Then we got Nick Diaz taking on Rockhold, and then Rashad Evans taking on Forrest Griffin. And to top it all off, the main event, the third rematch of these two opponents who hate each other. It's Chuck Liddell, the Iceman, versus Tito Ortiz. So make sure you're staying tuned for event 236. But for right now, let's not get ahead of ourselves, and let's hop into event 235. Starting off with a really good one, Ronda Rousey versus Holly Holmes. If you guys don't know, Holly Holmes, as far as the series, this is our first time ever seeing Ronda Rousey. This is her first fight, actually, of the series, her debut. Now, Holly Holmes, on the other hand, and let me pause it just for a second. I feel like I'm screaming. I want to make sure audio. I just want to make sure spectator. I just want to turn this down a little bit so I'm not screaming. The arena speech, or actually I'm fine with having that up, but let's crowd. I feel like I'm screaming over the crowd. Sound effects are fine. Music, drop that down to 50. We'll see how that sounds, guys. Yeah, that's better. Alright, so guys, as I was saying, Ronda Rousey, this is her first debut actually here, and she said that she wouldn't want her debut of the new series to be against anyone else. She feels like if she is only to fight once in the series, she wants it to be against Holly Holmes. She wants to prove that she's better than Holly Holmes, and that you know, she can bounce back. Well, Holly Holmes, on the other hand, is actually, you know, she took a big surprise loss in event 232, the first ever event of this new series, and she took a loss against I. And she said, you know, there's nothing to blame. You know, I is very, you know, very skilled and just has a good training program, and she was just better in the fight, and Holmes didn't deserve to win that. She said she's put in a lot of extra work here. She knows that Ronda Rousey is a good fighter, and but she's trained hard for this fight. And Holly Holmes is she's been humble. She's been humble even with her defeat in 232. It's been a while since she's fought. It's been, what, 2 events? So she said she's glad to have another chance and she wants to start off 1-1. So we'll see what happens here. Both of these two looking pretty good. We're going to switch over to the actual fight now. And what a leg kick, and what a time to switch over as Holly Holmes stuns Ronda. That's the first stun of this fight here. And that was a nice leg kick. And it's the legs that killed Ronda Rousey in these two's first ever match. And that's what Holly Holmes really has to her advantage, those legs. You know, she can just knock you out in one kick. And you just got to be careful. I get another sip of that hot Joe right there. That's good stuff. You guys let me know who you think's gonna win. Don't cheat. You guys just let me know though. Who are you going for? I think Ronda could. I don't know, man. This one's gonna be a close one. I think if it goes the distance, I think Holly's got just better stamina and a better mind. But if Ronda can end it early, then she could win. So here we go, 10 seconds of the first round. This is a 3-round fight of 5 minutes. We will take a pause real quick and check round 1 results. It is Holly Holmes in the lead. She stunned Ronda and she just won in everything else. Significant strikes by a landslide, but total strikes, which is where you get your points, is actually really close. So here we go. And there's the kick to the body now. Yeah, and I've noticed that Ronda is struggling to kind of keep those legs, you know, contained. She's going to have to do that. Take away her best asset. And that punch misses, but she gets a jab. And Rousey off to a good start. And a nice kick there. So here we go, back and forth these two go. Here in the Honda Center. This has been a good fight here so far, going back and forth with these two. And Ronda has had control here, at least of the mat. She's had Holly Holmes backed up to the fence for the most of this fight, and you can hear the crowd booing because these two haven't made a move yet, kind of feeling each other out. And the crowd wants to see some action here. Holly Holmes backing up. Ronda's got her on the fence, but they're not doing much here. A couple jabs back and forth here by Holly Holmes, connecting on 3 in a row there. Nice body shot there by Holmes. Goes for the Superman punch, but misses. Two minutes left in the second round. This has been a lackluster fight so far. Surprise. Nice kick, oh, but a nice answer right back from Holly. Nice block there by Holly Holmes. See here, these two filling each other out. This has been, like I said, not that interesting of a fight like we thought. But Holly's taking some damage there. Nice little jab. Oh, and another nice hit there. Now it's Ronda backed up against the fence here. Nice uppercut by Ronda. So here we go. They're going at it now with 30 seconds remaining. 20 seconds. And this is probably going to be one that goes the distance. And here we go. Now they're going at it. They know there's only a couple seconds left. And a pretty boring round. I think the first round was definitely a lot better. Let's check the result of that one. It's Holly winning that one as well, 28-25. So far she's got the lead, you know, no doubt about that. So looks like Holly's kind of, both of these fighters trying to go for the distance and win in the decision. And if it ended right now, Holly would definitely win. So here we go. This is the last round. Ronda needs to come out strong here. And we need to see some points put up by Ronda. It's a close one though. That's nice. Here we go. Ronda backing up Holly to the fence. Missing with that right hand though. Connecting with the next one. And oh my God, it could be bad. What a right hand by Ronda Rousey. She has stunned Holly Holmes for the first time this fight. That just struck life into this fight. That's why I love this sport. All it does is take one hit to get a match rolling. Now Holly Holmes is playing defense here. She does not want to lose 2 fights in the series in a row. That's not good to stay in a series. The more you lose, the less you get featured. And so with that being said, Holly Holmes really needs a win here. She does. And oh my goodness, she stuns Ronda Rousey. And now it's Ronda that's on the defensive. These two just rocking each other. This third round is now, this is what we wanted to see. They're finally showing it here, going back and forth. And I think Holly Holmes is cut on the nose. Let's see what happens with that. 2 minutes left. This is going to be a close decision if you ask me. I'm leaning towards Holly Holmes. Oh, a nice straight right there. And a nice leg check. And here we go. Ronda's got Holly Holmes up against the fence. Here in a chest battle here. Ronda with a nice kick landing there to the chest. Here we go. This fight looks like it's going to go the distance. Misses with that jab. We had a couple stuns this fight, but the crowd's booing. And a nice uppercut there. Ronda's going to want to try and score some points, man. And that nose is bleeding like we thought. It's coming out. And I do apologize, guys. My dogs are going to go crazy because the mailman is coming. But we're going to find out. We're going to find out who gets the decision here. Look at that uppercut. I don't know, guys. Who is going to get this one? That's the one that rocked Holly Holmes right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the
Here we go, boys.
All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision.
30-27.
Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
What? Ronda Rousey gets the decision 30-27, and Holly Holmes loses 2. She's 0-2 in the series, and that could do it for her. I mean, we'll see her again, but you start the series 0-2. chances are you're not going to get featured in the series as much. So there's the fight stats total. 63 total strikes to Holly Holm's 74. And see, that's what I don't understand. You guys let me know, because from what I'm looking at, it looks like Holly Holmes would have won. I mean, she stunned Ronda twice. She landed, you know, 33 to Ronda's 22 as far as like significant strikes. And then total strikes, she landed 74 to Ronda's 63. She beats her in every category. But do they take in consideration of how many they've thrown and how many they landed? Is that how they score? Because if so, Ronda only threw 115 punches the whole fight and landed 63, as to where Holly Holmes threw 141 and only landed 74. So maybe that's how they do it. I don't know, but either way, I'm not going to question it. Ronda gets the win. And we're going to move on to fight number 2, which will be Will Brooks versus Oliver Mercer. Brooks will be in your white trunks. Brooks is representing the United States and Mercer is representing Canada. And these two are already off to a fast start. So here we go. Filling each other out now after that big leg kick there. Both of these fighters debut here for the first time in the series. And both want to win. Nice leg kicks by Brooks. Mercer in trouble right now. Got to protect that head. He's not protecting it. And another hit. And another hit. And Mercer's in trouble. Here early in the fight, he's already been stunned. Another leg that connects. So here we go. Another head connection there. Brooks connecting to Mercer's head. Mercer trying to fight back here. So here we go. Oh, just missing there. See what they do. Nice little jab there. And they fill each other out. And a nice body kick there by Brooks. The simulation is definitely different, man. They stand there for a minute, and that's a little annoying. I'll try and put it on from normal difficulty to maybe legendary, and we'll see if that changes it. But it seems like when I do the stand-up only, that this seems to happen where they just like look at each other, and that's gonna suck because they're, you know, I don't know. I don't want this to happen all the time, so I'll play around with it. But for now, this is what we got. A nice knee to the body there by Brooks. Brooks is definitely, you know, in control of this fight right now. And another body kick there by Brooks. Yeah, like, see, that they take their time too much. This is, I'm gonna have to figure this out. Like, they just stand there. Here we go. See what happens here. The next fight that's up after this is Nate Diaz versus Alvarez. So stay tuned for that. And so there we go. That's one fight. Not going to stop and look at the stats. I know Brooks is in the lead. And,
Some real clean striking on display in that round. Starting off this round, you gotta think he's probably still hurt from that last round. He's gonna want to move and avoid taking damage.
So both fighters missing there. Spin kick there from Brooks, and it lands. Nice leg kick. And Brooks just using the legs. Total strike percentage, 63. Oh, and a nice hit to the head there. Mercer's, if he continues this rate, he is going to be in trouble here soon. Mercier, that's how you pronounce it. It's not Mercer, it's Mercier. So, and so far he's been losing this fight. Both of these fighters debut. Here we go, and he's checking the legs there of Brooks, and oh, he gets stunned with an uppercut. Brooks playing it smart. Not rushing in too much. And a nice connect there by Mercier. Here we go, Brooks. Looking to finish this fight tonight, he said. He doesn't want it to go the distance. He wants to get a knockout. To get his name heard. And that's exactly how you do it. You want your name to be known? Knock people out. That is the best way to do it here. And they're just standing here once again. I'm definitely going to have to tweak this up. I'm going to try to do my best. Because this is just dead space right here. Dead time. There we go. Come on. Brooks, take it. Like, knock this man out. Here we go. So, back and forth these two go. Kind of. In a way. And look at them. They're just standing and just looking at each other. What is this? Come on, EA. You're going to do better than this, man. Like, what is making them do this? This is funny. This is funny. Come on. I'm sorry. Oh, my goodness. One kick and it changes the game. But that's the end of the round. What a way to end it, though. Brooks has just dominated this fight. Like, come on, end it. I want to see a knockout. Here we go. And there we go. It's Brooks connecting there. Brooks. Oh, and a nice leg kick landing there by Brooks. Another hand there. There we go. Couple jabs. I wish this is how it was. Here we go, Brooks. It seems like the third round they always come to life. So here we go. Checking the body there. I mean, their stamina seems to be pretty even. I mean, Mercer's a little more damaged, but he could still... I mean, anything can happen, obviously. We'll see, though. Nice jab there. Here we go.
So clock starting to become a factor here.
Tries a big hook to the head, but misses.
Overhand attempt now. It's blocked by Brooks. Oh, nice job by him there. Less than 2 minutes with which to work here.
Tagged him.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Bob Mercier's punch to the body looked pretty good, but ultimately it gets
Just misses with the straight left hand. Really missed with that right hand. Stay busy. You control this.
All right, so here we go. Again, another light buster fight. Maybe the stand-up game isn't how we want to do it. I thought it would be a little more, you know, we're going to get this series on the right track, though. So just bear with me as we try and figure out, you know, it's EA. And EA sucks, man. They straight up suck. No more excuses. Their games are bad. But that's all we have. So we're gonna make the best out of it. And we'll learn. Like, I don't expect there to be a knockout every time, but when they're just standing there, you know, looking at each other, that's, you know, that's just stupid. But we're gonna figure it out. This one's going to Brooks, no doubt about it. Unanimous decision, like, it wasn't even close. Wasn't even close, dude. So there we go, that's Brooks. We're gonna go ahead and quick hop into the next fight, which is Nate Diaz versus Alvarez. Alright, gentlemen, we are back. So here's what I've set up. We're still in the event. I put it in a tournament. To see if that, because EA, man, I swear their games are stupid, because something little like this could actually affect how it sims. These are our next two fights, though. I'm not doing the tournament, it's just set up this way. But we have Nate Diaz taking on Eddie Alvarez, and then later our main event is Cormier, and he's going to be defending one of his titles. And he's going to be defending it against Rampage Jackson. So stay tuned for that. But let's hop into this next one.
Here we go. First round. You ready? You ready? Let's go. Come on.
Alright, so here we go. Both of these fighters debut here tonight. And so far already a better simulation. Look at that. What did I say? Something silly like that can affect EA, and that might be the case here. Don't want to jinx it, but so far it looks pretty interesting. So here we go. Switching over to the game commentary, though. Nate Diaz versus Alvarez. These two are pretty evenly matched here. I think Alvarez might tip the cake, though, or top the cake, however you want to say it. God, Nate Diaz is so quick, though. And nice back-to-back hits on Alvarez. Diaz going back to the defenses here. Here we go. Nice body kick there. And oh, Nate Diaz takes a kick to the head there. Here we go. Both now filling each other out. Oh, Nate Diaz. Couple connections there. The crowd's loving it. Nate Diaz versus Eddie Alvarez. Back and forth these two go. Nice body shots there by Diaz. And that's a nice uppercut landed there. Alvarez punches seem to be doing a lot of damage here. Both of these fighters debut here tonight to try and get their first win in the series. Nice leg kick there by Alvarez. And oh, he stuns him there with that hit. Nate Diaz is in trouble on the fence. Alvarez trying to finish the fight here early in round one. Nate Diaz is in trouble. He's been backed up against the fence here for a minute. And this is already simming so much better, guys. I think we found it. This series is about to take off. This is about to be so much fun. If fights go like this, I think it's going to be great. Here you go, Diaz trying to switch the momentum here of this fight. .50 seconds left. And a nice body connection there. Alvarez doing some damage. Back and forth. I can't really pick anybody who's had the lead here. This one's close. Back and forth these two go. I would say Diaz is in trouble. And wow, what a fight, guys. Oh, these two putting on a show. 38 total strikes to Diaz's 40 and 20 significant strikes to Nate Diaz's 14. But again, those stats actually, I guess, don't go into how the match gets scored. So, you know, I don't really know who has the lead. I would say Alvarez because he almost finished the fight, but there ain't no telling, man. The left eye of Nate Diaz is swelling, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. No pun intended. Here we go. Diaz is still, though, showing, hey, I'm out here in the middle of the arena, ready to fight, but he gets stunned. Alvarez trying to finish the fight, but it goes right back, and we have the first knockdown coming from Nate Diaz. Alvarez got a little too excited there and almost gets knocked out. He hops up in time, though. Back on his feet. Alvarez. Oh, and Alvarez with a brutal right hand on Nate Diaz. On Nate Diaz's left eye. Diaz is in trouble. He's backed up against the fence. Here we go. Alvarez is playing it smart now because he knows he almost lost this match for himself. Getting too excited. You don't want to get too excited, especially against a guy this talented here. Both of these fighters are very talented. Nate Diaz. Uppercut lands, but so does that right hand from Alvarez. And these two are, oh, what an uppercut, and it's Diaz going in on Alvarez right now. And I know an uppercut, Alvarez is in trouble. And another knockdown. He's gonna get up though. And Alvarez is in trouble all of a sudden. 2 knockdowns for Diaz. And a big leg connects on the right side of Diaz's head. These two are going back and forth. This could be fight of the night. And oh my goodness. This was just too close to call. What a spinning kick here. Alvarez is going to try and finish it. He's got to remember to not get too excited though. 1 minute left in this second round, and what a fight we've had. Here we go, Alvarez trying to hold that block. Nice leg kick there, and Alvarez seems to be cut open now. And oh, Nate Diaz is in trouble. He's falling back to the fence. This could be it. He looks to be done. Can Alvarez finish it? Can Alvarez finish it? A nice body connection there. Nate Diaz has got to last 10 seconds. And nice movement there. Oh my goodness, guys. I think we figured it out. Screw you, EA. Little things like this should not affect the way the game gets simmed. At least I hope this is, I hope it's just not these two fighters. I hope that the rest of these fights are going to be like this. But wow, what a freaking fight this is, man. I'm so interested now. Eddie Alvarez, Nate Diaz, man. I don't know what to say, dude. Look at round 2. Alvarez stuns, Diaz 5 times, but you gotta look at Nate Diaz. Every time he's stunned Alvarez has got knocked down. He's got 2 knockdowns. If this goes to a decision, I don't know who's gonna win it. I really don't. Let's go. Round 3. Here we go. Fight of the night. I don't really know how they get much better than this, but this is amazing. And Alvarez is stunned. This could be it. Nate Diaz. Oh, another knockdown. Alvarez has to get up. He does. And he's up against the fence, though. Diaz is going to back up. And then he comes back. Diaz has definitely played it a lot more cautiously when it comes to knocking his opponent down. Alvarez, though, back and forth these two go. It's so crazy. Both these two are just so talented and similar here. This could back and forth. I just don't know. I just don't know. They're so similar in talent. This could go either way. Alvarez has Diaz backed up against the fence. Diaz seems to be comfortable with that, though. One punch could finish it at this point. And it's over! An uppercut from Diaz! Nate Diaz gets the win. Alvarez is knocked out cold. What an uppercut! As I was just saying, one punch could finish it. And it does. The chin collapses on Alvarez.
Let's take a look at that again.
Right between the block. Had his block up and everything.
Here we see it again.
Here it is, right here. Just the right arm uppercut there.
And there he is after the huge knock.
And what a debut for Nate Diaz, his first ever series fight. And what a challenger he had to beat, and he does. He shows. He shows that he is the guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki's called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 58 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Nate Diaz.
What a fight, gentlemen. We have one more fight coming up. One more. It is your main event. Cormier will defend his title against none other than Rampage Jackson. Jackson? I meant Jackson. I'll see you guys there. Let's go. Titles right now in the series. He holds 2, and he's about to defend one of them against Cormier, against Jackson. So here we go, Cormier versus Jackson. I'm all out of hot coffee right now, and so it's a good thing that this series is, or this video is getting close to ending here, but this is a lot on the title right now. A lot is on the line, I mean. Back and forth, these two guys are filling each other out. Now, Rampage Jackson, this could be a tough opponent for Cormier. Yeah, obviously the age is a little different, but Rampage Jackson is known to finish fights. Cormier, I think, has never faced a guy like a Rampage, who already stuns Cormier. He's got the size advantage, the strength, but Cormier's talented. It's not going to be easy. I wouldn't expect it to be easy for Rampage to come in here and win. Now, Rampage Jackson obviously has been a champion, but he's never been a champion in our series. And he's the first contender here. He gets a shot tonight. Both of these fighters' debut they're both 0-0 here in the series. And Cormier defending his title in. What a leg kick, but somehow Cormier gets up from that. You only have a certain amount of time to get up, or you are considered done. Cormier gets up in plenty of time, and I don't believe what we're seeing right now. Rampage, something's wrong with Cormier. He falls down once again. Nobody has expected this. Rampage Jackson's just come out here and broke down this two-time champion. This two-time holder, and at once he's a two-time champion right now. Doesn't look like it's going to be that way, though, if it continues to go this way. Cormier hasn't even really landed anything on Rampage. I don't think nobody expected this. Cormier's just been in the defensive here. A nice leg kick there. 1 minute remaining, and Cormier's just got to survive this last minute and regroup. Rampage said before this fight that, you know, this fight, he's going all out. He thinks Cormier isn't as good as people say he is, and back in the day, you know, Rampage was one of the best, and he said he's about to prove that he still is. He said he's going to knock him out. And it's going to be brutal. That's what Rampage said, and so far he's backing it up. Of course, the champion said, you know, you can talk all you want. You know, your time was then, but my time is now. That's what he had to say back to Rampage, but Cormier has not been able to back it up so far. Only 13 strikes to Rampage Jackson's 39. So, we'll see though. Cormier, I think, has been taken off guard and maybe didn't take Rampage Jackson seriously. I don't know. Let's go, round 2. They do touch gloves, so showing a little bit of respect, I guess. We'll see here. Cormier survives round 1, but that's all he does. And there we go. Cormier starting to get a little bit on the offensive side. Yeah, exactly. Vanderlei Silva, Chuck Liddell. I mean, those are two guys. If you beat them, you know, that's amazing. And that's Rampage Jackson did that. He's beat so many talented people, and now Cormier, though the champion, actually stuns Rampage for the first time. That was a nice leg kick that Cormier landed, and this is more like it. This is kind of what we expected here, a little bit at least. We expected Cormier to almost, I don't know. I mean, we expected Cormier to kind of dominate this fight, but it's been the other way around. But he does stun Rampage for the first time. I figured this fight to be a little closer than it has been. I mean, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We all know that one punch or one kick could change the fight. So Cormier's not out of it, but he's going to need some help and maybe some luck as he gets knocked down once again. Cormier, the champion, backed up against the fence. Gets out of there. Filling it out. Back into the middle of the arena. Nice kick there by the champ. The champion gets stunned once again. It's just like, he's just surviving at this point. Backed up against the fence. The champion here, trying to stay calm and collected. Makes his way back to the middle of the arena. Rampage misses with that kick, but connects with the other one. Cormier gets stunned once again. He's so close to being done here. Rampage is running. He's got to be careful, though. He doesn't want to wear himself out. 1 minute left in the second round, and we got to think if this one went to decision, it's going to Rampage Jackson. Cormier knows that, too. It's in the back of his head. He knows he's going to have to try and knock Rampage out, and is that it? Will he get up? He does. Cormier gets knocked down once again. And oh, that's it. No. He does decide to get up. The heart of the champion. He's showing it here tonight, but how long will he be the champion? It seems like it's going to come to an end unless something happens. He's going to need a miracle because look at this. He landed 13 in round 1. He only landed 11 in round 2. Total strikes landed for Rampage 39 and 30. I mean, the champion's just, nobody expected this. He's getting just straight up demolished. I guess the one thing he can look back on is, okay, if he loses this fight, he can, oh, No! No! This is something he needs. The champion's got Rampage backed up against the fence. But Rampage shows that, hey, it's okay. And all of a sudden, it's over. It's over. We have a new champion. Rampage Jackson. He upsets a crowd that just did not expect it to be a domination. A one-sided fight. And a one-sided victory. Cormier still lays flat on the canvas. What a hit there. Just straight up knocked out. Straight right to the left eye there, and night. The champion had heart. He tried to stay in here, and there was a couple moments where he stunned Rampage and could have ended the fight, but Rampage just, wow, what a talented guy here, and proves to still be so successful. And your new champion is Rampage Jackson.
Seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Quinton Rampage Jackson. So there he is, the man of the...
Cormier loses that, so he still is your heavyweight champion. I do believe, I'll have to look back at that, but I'm pretty sure that was the title. That is the weight class that Rampage is in. And yeah, so wow, Rampage Jackson's debut back in, well, for the first time ever in this series. It turns out to be an amazing freaking fight. If you guys are enjoying it, I think this is how I'm going to start recording. I'm going to go in tournament mode and just, you know, set up our fights for the events, because they seem to simulate a lot better. We have another title loss for the second time in series history. Or no, for the third time, excuse me. It was Holloway losing a title, Henry losing the title, and now Cormier loses a title. And we have a new champion. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, make sure to get ready for the next event, Event 236. It's going to have some good old faces, as Chuck Liddell will take on Tito Ortiz. We'll see Rashad Evans take on Forrest Griffin. And we'll see the brother of Nate Diaz, who just got his first victory in the series. His brother Nick Diaz takes on Rockhold, who will try and get his second victory in the series. He actually played in Event 233 and beat Romero. So we'll see him take on Nick Diaz. And we'll get to see CM Punk. A new wiped clean record. A new beginning for CM Punk. Can he beat, though, a talented BJ Penn? That'll be in the next event, Event 236. So stay tuned. And as always, have a great day.